Hello buddy, welcome to another quick video. I've come today to Sherwood Forest. Main reason being, I've got hold of an Olympus 9-18 f4 to f5.6, not the pro lens, just the normal lens. Main reason being, I want to try some wide angle stuff, a bit wider than the 12mm that I get on the 12-100. Theory being is, if you've got like a big sort of vista in a woodland, you get quite a lot of chaos and stuff like that. Sometimes it can be quite nice to actually bring the whole lot in, and then when you edit it back, you can actually sort of pick out different bits and bobs of it. So that's my theory. I thought, right, pick one up, give it a try, and see what I get. I actually tried a sort of a fairly cheap 8mm fisheye a couple of weeks back, and frankly it was horrible. So I thought, right, I'll try it with the 9-18. It's reasonably cheap, sort of second-hand purchase off eBay anyway. So give it a try, and come and have one with us, and we'll see what sort of things we can find, and I'll give you my first impressions. So regular viewers will know I've sort of been building up quite a sort of collection of lenses, especially from the Pro range from Olympus, and felt a little bit strange actually just looking for the normal lens. But if I wanted to sort of push to the sort of the Pro grade one, you're looking at probably about 3 to 4 times the price, and because it's something I just wanted to have a play with, I didn't think it was really much point in actually sort of spending masses on it. But the lens itself, stupidly compact. It's a bit like the 14 to 42 kit lens, so you actually unlock the lens to actually use it, but really light, really compact. It's the sort of thing that, if it gets the results that the reviews always say, I think I'll be quite happy with it. And it's something I can just throw in the bag, leave it in there, and not really worry too much about it. But I'm going to sort of carry wandering into the forest now, so I can pick out some shots and try to sort of do a few sort of wider stuff, and see what sort of detail it resolve. So my theory about buying the lens was, I want something that's a bit wider than normal, so down to 9, so it's equivalent of 18 to 36 on a full frame. It's not the fastest lens in the world, it's f4 to f5.6, and it's not weather sealed. But for what I'm thinking, it'll be ideal, so I can actually get some reasonably wide vistas, or if I sort of down low some trees, at least can get a bit of height from it. The other thing I was thinking is, especially with the OM1 sort of Starry Sky AF and using live composites, it'd be ideal for some big star fields, where speed really, f4 is a little bit slow, but it'll still work, and it's ideal for actually having a bit of a play with it. There's quite a few different sort of options out there as far as the fast lens, but you're looking into the Pro range there. And I love the f2.8 7mm to 40, I think it is. That'll be an absolutely fantastic lens, but cost-wise, at the minute, yeah, for something I'd use occasionally, it's not really worthwhile. But good, a bit of a wander into this woodland area here. There's some nice silver birch, there's a few bits and bobs, loads of fungi going as well, so I might end up swapping lenses part way through. But yeah, hopefully get some compositions up and sort of get some nice sort of big vistas shot with a lens. So sort of thing, the conditions aren't perfect for it today. It's a little bit too bright and not really sort of misty enough to get the full effect of really what the lens can do. But definitely sort of get down fairly low. You can use it as a lovely sort of, give you a nice sweeping foreground into an image. Right, so there's a few sort of absolutely cracking trees around here, and that one just over there which is beautiful, and another one there, which I think they work quite well as subjects. And there's enough actual sort of tree fall around. I mean, like I say, just down here we've got various different branches and stuff like that, so I can use those as sort of leads into the image, and I think it works quite well. But that's the idea of getting the wider lens. I mean, conditions today, like I said, they're not brilliant, they're okay, but they're not astounding. But it's the ideal thing for us to get out there, have a bit of a play, and see what the lens can do in sort of suboptimal conditions. Obviously, any lens can get fantastic results with the right sort of layout and sort of, if your conditions are perfect. But yeah, it's nice to actually bring them out in when it's not quite the perfect sort of scene for it. But yeah, I'm going to carry on wandering down. Might actually see what it can do, actually get the major oaking, because that's quite a good one here, because it's absolutely massive. Might not do too much filming there, because you know it's quite busy, but yeah, we'll take a wander down there and have a look. Yeah, so at the minute we're sort of mid to late autumn, so the conditions are sort of just drifting into the colder times. There's still a lot of green out there, but there's a lot of sort of colour still in the trees. Like I say, it's been a weird season, this one. We've got, like I say, essentially still full green leaves. We've got leaf fall on the ground and sort of some lovely golden colours in the trees, so it's kind of sort of picking out what you can see really. So one of the reasons we wanted to come up to this sort of area, more specifically Sherwood Forest, is you've got the ancient oaks. Some of them, they're quite a size, it's difficult to get them in a normal sort of shot as well, sort of backing off. Like this one in the distance here, it's nicknamed Stumpy. That I can get the whole thing in, 9mm, quite a nice composition out of it. Yeah, it's more of a sort of a snapshot than anything else, but you know, you get all the detail from it and you're not worried about sort of having to stitch or anything like that. So yeah, it's a bit of an advantage there from it. But yeah, we'll head down now towards Major Oak and hopefully we'll get something interesting down there. So there we go, back down to the Major Oak. Now historically it's really difficult to get this in without really sort of getting in some real sort of wide angle effect from it, or sort of stacking it across. So I'm going to try it with a 9mm and see if that'll get it all in one go. So a quick test, just did a shot at 9mm, shot at 12mm on the same lens. And hopefully you could actually see the difference between the two there. It just gives that little bit of extra. I mean, I stood actually just down there right up against the fence, but it just meant that I could actually be sort of right up into the foreground without worrying about sort of depth or anything, and still get the width in there. It's exactly what I wanted the lens for. But yeah, I'm going to keep on wandering now. There's some nice silver birch I've spotted, so I'm going to see if I can get some interest from those, and yeah, keep wandering before we lose the light. Looks like this place is absolutely magnificent. You get some lovely shots. There's so many sort of great trees around. So what I'm going to do, get a few more shots in, and then I'll give you sort of my thoughts about what I think of actually using it, because it's the first time I've actually been out with a lens and actually used it. So I'll give you some thoughts, what I think to it, how I think it performs, and yeah, hopefully you'll think it's as good as sort of most of the reviews say. But yeah, I'll drop a few more shots up here, give you a few sort of thoughts once I actually sort of had a bit more wander around, and hopefully get a few more shots up at the end for you. But yeah, I've spotted something over there. Let's have a bit of a look. So what do I think to the lens? That's fantastic. Tiny little thing, as you can see. I mean, that's extended at 9mm. It gets a little bit sort of slightly longer at 18, but not by much. Weighs nothing. All plastic construction, and it's kind of built the same as a kit lens, but it seems to have some really nice clarity out of the images, and certainly sort of obviously got no sync IS, but that's a wide level. You don't really notice it that much. It's quite nice. But yeah, it's been good. I'll pop some more images up now for you, because I've had the Tortoise Wanderer on as well today, so you'll see quite a few different sort of shots, and you'll probably be able to tell which one's which, just from sort of the depth of field, etc., and how I've taken the shot. But yeah, I think for a first outing, it's been quite good. So if you enjoyed the video and thought it was useful, please do give it a thumbs up, really helps out no end. And if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really helps the channel out no end. But well, for now, we'll leave it there. We're going to head off, do a little bit more, and sort of get you some more shots up now. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.